good one. Looking forward to this. We're getting into it. It's over on Inferno. MOUZ with a CT side start. And Outsiders bringing in this first investment. They've got everything, right? Nice little bit of utility there. But I want to see what these dualies on Torshi can get up to. I want to have a hot start to this major for him.
Yeah, it's going to be right down banana for MOUZ. They're not waiting for a second. Zertian gets that first pick, and Fame is already knocked out of position. Outsiders, they completely up and leave the banana. Zertian's on a tear right now. New to the team and already picked up 2 headshots, and he's even going to give it up. 5 on 3. No pressure on MOUZ to keep facing, keep fighting, and Outsiders are trying to open up this A site. Ugh.
JDC going to steal that one away, but it's all well and good. No hot start for the dualies. Norbert and Jame left up in this one. Late through the apartments, Norbert's been spotted, not able to win this fight. And really, for Outsiders, there's not a lot of hope left in this round, right? You're really hinging on getting something past MOUZ that you shouldn't. If they're able to get into a post plant, maybe something opens up, right, with a molly and a smoke still in play. They just simply don't have the manpower. James all the way up long. Over at Arch, he's been spotted now. They know about him. This is looking like a very, very clean pistol to open up for MOUZ. Unless James can do the impossible. That kill there might have opened up a route over towards B.
Yeah, but there's a reason they call it the impossible, Harry, and that's because it's just simply not happening. 30 seconds and Torshi comes in from behind.
Important thing to keep a little eye on there. Know that James normally wants to shuffle that money around such that he brings this AWP out fast as possible. Mid going to be contested early on for the Outsiders. Torshi, he's bearing a lot of responsibility here. He's got the best gun in the round. And he's in the spot where it looks like Outsiders are interested in. Right, one of the 2 players left over towards this A stack. MOUZ played triple B early, just to keep an eye on any fast rushes coming their way in this first rifle round.
And this is what I mean, right? We're at 115, but there's 1 smoke left, right? MOUZ have already used pretty much everything they've got, except these HEs and mollies, which can be so useful for stopping bomb plants. If you want to play a retake, for example, you can give up B, do what Fnatic used to do, lob those nades onto Coffin, really cause problems, especially against teams that are planting with 15, 20 seconds left. That can be a problem. MOUZ have got this 1 smoke, and it goes down as Banana is conceded, and this will force some rotations now. Outsiders might not respect it, though. They want to go right through.
Yeah, Zertian's blind. Having a tuck out of there. Oh, hello, double Molotov kill. Zertian hasn't even seen them yet. It's his util burning them alive. The Outsiders still trying to sift through this smoke, but plucked out. Zertian's in with another 3 in the round before he's taken out of it. And now Jame left in this clutch. He's dealt with the first man in on the entry. However, waiting back at CT is frozen. Flash goes high, and James caught fighting out in the open. Yeah, and you touched upon the fact that Fame's there as well. I mean, I do think that duo of Fame and Kicker are going to be working Banana virtually every one of these rounds, and they're super proficient at it, right? I think you're going to see MOUZ, whenever they do want to try and challenge for this Banana control, they've really got to play 3 strong here, because you know what you're running into. Frozen, super low on HP after that molly, burns him down. Gets out of there at least, and now Zertian takes up position. 2 players in at the logs. They will decide to get out of there.
That was a flick. We didn't see it, but that was a flick.
Well, flit out of the round. A man down now for the Outsiders. Once again, they might be left looking towards this B site for some sort of equalizer in moments like this.
And I love how mobile Torshi is as well. Chev shows us straight away. He's already back over to that B bomb site. They just saw him at apps. We saw earlier how Outsiders try and avoid this orb, but they can't. They're going right into it, and Jamie's ready to receive. Gets that pick into the B site, but with the kill in the kill feed, Outsiders know there are 2 more here. It's a guarantee. They're going to hold off for a moment. Even if they still commit to a B execute, they want Norbert to go looking first.
And you can kind of feel the mind games. Dexter certainly is. It's another round where he's kind of hesitant, right? Not really sure what he wants to do here, but he's decided to double down on the idea that this B play is a bit of a ruse, and so he's going to hold out over towards this A side of the map. Now, maybe this util getting lobbed over by Norbert only sells them on that fact more, leaving a 2-man hold over towards this B site up against the 4 from Outsiders that are about to come their way.
It's inevitable. Can James sell something first? 20 seconds, and this is one hell of a fake. He just scopes in middle. He hopes someone hears that.
Just for the noise cue.
I don't think that's even going to get calmed. I don't think anyone's shuffling this late in a round. 2-2 split. Frozen with the orb. Going to get flashed out. He's going to pre-dodge it, but a nice flick lands. Frozen moving in for more. His teammate's gone. Blind shot. Won't get the kill. Norbert just gets in for the plant in time.
Really leaving it down to the wire. This is vintage Outsiders here. Plant down now. And a 3v3 Grouped in CT as MOUZ. James on that smoke fade. I want to get involved all over again. Holding for a coffin swing. It's Norbert to break the silence first.
JDC crept in.
Has made it all the way up into the pool, right? But they're not facing him. They're not peeking him. They're not giving him a chance here.
I love it.
DC does do a bit of damage. Needs even more than that with Kicker out of the round, out of the picture. James starting to feel the heat, feel the pressure, and he's going to hold the line. No scope lands, and Frozen's got to get out of there. Run for the hills with that AWP. It's a nice try in the 3v3 retake. James so comfortable playing that one down to the margins, playing it to the time at the back of the site. He's more
streaming earlier, and I was thinking, damn, this thing's really packed out already. I went in, it was like 50 people. They were making so much noise. So
no, it is.
It's gonna get crazy.
It is wild. Oh, hello though. Right back into this one. James posted up on mid, and this is what I say, man. He's just very, very frustrating, kind of trying to shut down a lot of these early options.
Not bad.
Needs to go over. Bit of chip damage, but
a few seconds later, it could have been huge.
Looking like outsiders want to try and get stuck in over in the apartments, and this has been a position that MOUZ have been pretty damn keen to fight for, normally whenever they've had that AWP. Without it, I imagine we are going to see something a little more passive over towards that A side of the map, and that's exactly what we've got. Torshi playing back on the balcony isn't going to offer up an early pick here. Dexter certainly could, though, as they try to take top mid away. He's waiting on the other side of this smoke. Traceless A1S, he's having a good time with the spam right now, but as that smoke fades, he will have to get out of there.
Yeah, they still have to be careful about this cubby. James will drop that molly so Norbert can keep his gun out. Definitely the safer option. Don't want to get caught throwing nades, especially the T Molotov, right? It's going to make noise when you pull it, at least when you're holding the pin down. So that won't be a problem. 40 seconds. It looks like an early A execute, or sorry, a late A execute here for outsiders. Dexter floating in the Pacific right now, and he's gone all the way back to B to reinforce this triple setup. That's exactly what outsiders need. Kicker can cause real problems here if he can find an entry kill and keep these players in rotation, but Dexter's already moved back. The bomb is going B. Kicker's fallen. The bomb must now turn around. 20 seconds. No time to fall now. JDC stops Flit, and it's all gone wrong for outsiders.
Yeah, suddenly you got to flush out this pit player. You really do. You got him trapped in this cage. Dexter over in library. Good timing on the wraparound behind. They flush out JDC. So that's a route to a plant now opened up.
How?
Suddenly outsiders actually could still win this whole damn thing. Bomb planted, 2v3, trying to get out of there. Fame's tagged up, but James gets into the pit. They're going to play this one together. They've got this crossfire between long and short. If they peak in tandem with one another, this is a very tricky retake to try and put past them. They've dealt with Fame, and so James got to do it alone. Just one man up against it all. There's the molly coming in, and peaked up and over. Dexter's going to get rid of him. MOUZ back in the lead as they secure a fourth.
Dexter's firing all cylinders. Fame's got the kill, and Frozen's still here that he never knew about. Dexter with nades over the top. Fame was trying to double up, and instead will put them in 4-on-4. Outsiders concede the banana and go back to an exec.
All right, Torshi in the right place, right time. But no vision, flashed off the angle. Flit has been mopped up trying to get out Boiler. And so that's given MOUZ this little advantage, the 4v3, and a third man even moved over to supplement the A-hold. Norbert has found this gap and kind of threaded the needle here, but hang on. Dexter, he's seen him, and now they know. Norbert thinks he's making a play, but instead he's playing right into their hands. And with him cut out of the round, the bomb still on the back of James in the apartments, worlds apart from Kicker. It looks like the call's been made for Kicker to come back.
Look at this setup.
This is going to culminate in a little A play.
Yeah, good luck breaking through this. Off angle for JDC. Torshi, you know, he can just turn around. He can spin, play that headshot angle with the AWP, and find James in the apartments. Kicker needs to break through. The whole time, Harry, you're paranoid of pit. That's the worst part. Molly comes in, looking the wrong way. JDC's repositioned, and Torshi gets spotted as well. Do they know it's two as he hits the headshot over the box? They still don't know about JDC. They heard the Molly burn. Yeah, reinvigorated and ready to roll. Definitely what you want from MOUZ, who didn't even make it to the last major back at Antwerp. Similar to the OG story, right? Just falling short in the RMR. Outsiders, a mainstay of majors gone by. Frozen pushes down, and bye-bye Kicker. A quick kill. And a 5-on-3. Frozen even spans out Jame. Here's the Axe pop at the same time. They do get a nice range shot off the Mac-10, but even though Torshi looked precarious for a second, Dexter bails him out and tries to swing, but Dexter...
Experience at events such as this, at the majors. On the other side of things, MOUZ, it's kind of greener. There are parallels to be drawn, I guess, with, Fame and Nord, but also having this be their first major. But right now, I'm kind of expecting more from Kicker, really. That's who I want to look at to try and get them into it a bit. Jame is really doing all he can, but you struggle to win these rounds when you're left up in like 1v3s, 1v4s. Offa just gives it his best go. And I think Kicker's oftentimes such an important piece of Outsiders Inferno in the first place. These banana lurks are often the kind of bread and butter.
I love how MOUZ have just retaken Banana in this round as well. They know there's no money and it's eco, so Outsiders, if they want to retake it, it's going to cost them almost everything they have, and that frees up Dexter to once again be on that A site. It won't be the right call for now. Outsiders a very late sneak up Banana, and MOUZ have given it up, but Dexter is on his rotation, so it feels like he is always in the right place. Molly ready. If a flash goes over, he's just going to drop it. We saw what Zershan did the other round with that exact play. This time, he's lining up a flash. Everyone's about to go ham here for MOUZ. Everyone is about to shred Outsiders. We need Tech 9 taps or nothing.
Oh man, you're running into util as well. You've been re-smoked, you've been mollied. It's 3 here. It's a slaughterhouse inside of B. And Outsiders, they're sent packing. This one is a very abrupt close as it all comes crushing down. And it's just Jame. 1v5 again. I said he's left in these spots all the time. Out with the swing. Hit it down.
Change now or maybe never. Boost up over the top. This is nice. Flash is good though. Do they see him? No. Jame, that Molotov is going to force a player out of position. Frozen goes up and over, but he won't go in. Oh, the jump! The jump lets him down completely. And Jame again delivers the goods. First class. But can they get the rest of the package to the destination? Because it's still a 5-on-4, and MOUZ have won plenty of these disadvantaged rounds. This tuck-in for Zershan is going to be the last thing they expect, but it might not matter with a double pick up through B. Zershan holds on. Smoke down. Kick it. Might go through, but that flash doesn't send him over. The second one will. Great job. Zershan was trying to reposition, but he saves it somehow, some way. A 5-on-3 flipped on its head.
No, hang on. He's going back in. Zershan wants to push this. He's going through the smoke. He's going to get the info that the bomb's out of there, and now they're fast flanking the A play. They're right up mid behind this bomb. Not there in time to drop it. So JDC's got to hold the line inside of the site. Where's that next point of contact? They're holding for mid. They're looking for that next man. And now we need the NXT men to step up and fill the void. JDC gone. Dexter in the 1 versus 3. Lay up through middle. Quiet on the approach, but caught looking.
The Major finally showing up with an impact round. Again, fighting at top B. It's gone well for MOUZ so far. Torshi hits the shot, gets back behind cover, but he can't escape with a Molotov by his side. He's going to have to trade utility. He's got support from Zershan, but through the fire goes a man. Norbert, it might even be worth it, but they're a man down regardless. James getting tagged up. His teammates far away, and again, these are the rounds that Outsiders rely on individuals to show up in a big way. Dexter hit those long timings earlier on. He's going to go back to Library. I don't think you could pick a better time to do it, but through the smoke, and he's ready.
Oh no!
That's unlucky.
Couldn't have scripted that worse for Dexter. Just turns away. ADC even heard the footsteps over.
They know they killed the B rotation, so they know it's 1-1 right now. They don't want to rush the A site in case the second man's here. They're hoping Zershan doubts it, but he's not.
Oh, and on this swing, they just looked away. Oh, James back on the angle. He's got his teammates back. They bailed it out, and they know that Zershan was the B player. Suddenly, they've got a funny feeling that the route to success here is running this bomb into that B site. JDC is going to be far too late sneaking through the apartments. He won't be here in time to influence them on this rotate with the bomb. Instead, if he wants to win this round, it's going to have to be 1v2 in the retake.
He's absolutely going to give it a go. There's no reason not to. It's super winnable. You've got the money. We are near the end of the half. JDC is going to try and clutch this one out. Bomb planted, and up he moves. James swapped off the AWP for the post plant. Just looking for a quick trade. Doesn't want to be scoped up on the wrong angle. And JDC goes quiet. No one even playing into the ruins, so they don't know which side he rotates from. but they won't be giving away anything. Check is good. Dink both ways. JDC on 1 point of health. It's a good molly. It's going to flush out Jame, but can he even get the kill? Jame's already back behind a new piece of cover, and JDC doesn't know as Flit finishes the job. These are clutch rounds right now for Outsiders. I like that little arming of utility. The mollies and smokes on B have been the detriment of Outsiders. Kicker's going to play the orb with a backup AK just in case. Still,
I almost feel like the calling gets like weirder when Jame is out of the round. You know, like now he's seeing what everyone sees. Now he is truly omnipresent across the server. And he's called for a bit of a fake here, right? Lobbing this util in towards B. It's gonna try and keep bodies here. Hello. It has started to draw Dexter away from A.
Oh no,
Torshi over on short. Only good for the first. The JDC in the apartment's going to have to do the heavy lifting here. Gonna have to make some magic happen, but wrapped around the long side. Norbert dispatches of him, and we're into this 3v3. Plant now found over at A, and Dexter's kicking himself.
Oh no!
Might be able to catch Norbert, and he will. Pit player dealt with. Advantage flipped on its head, and MOUZ is suddenly keen for this retake.
They know Fame's trapped in the site. It's a backside plant. There's nowhere to go. Kicker's got to cut down this really late Apps rotation, but he's just slipped the net. Zershan has come in through. Fame got to fight for his life in the site. He needs to get a multi-kill right here, right now. Kicker will help out. Quick kill. The attention drawn away, but both fall in an instant
of that last series. Over at Banana, Frozen's getting stuck in, but in the end gets melted. Fame goes straight for his head.
I love this. They leave. They leave. So many rounds Outsiders have gone 5-on-4 and overpush and fed and been traded by MOUZ's triple Bs in the early round. They won't do it. They keep the banana control, but they tuck in. They beckon MOUZ to push, and Zershan might just bite the bullet. In he goes. Kick it tucked in. The flash goes behind him, though, so Zershan at least gets a kill, but it still favors Outsiders. Torshi fights with the AWP, a gap in the smoke, but a molly at his feet, and he's just holding on. He's hoping, he's praying, and he's burning to death. No one even gave him a chance. And even a 1-for-1 there probably wouldn't have been enough. MOUZ now have to gamble in round 15. Are they going to choose against it? Dexter's splitting, and we're splitting hairs here. There should be no way in hell Outsiders lose this round.
Yeah, they've kind of got everything accounted for here. And like, honestly, you can just go B now, as weird as that is. Norbert will catch Dexter. To MOUZ here on Inferno, but it required a 10-5 half to get them there. This time, they're 1 round down on that, and Outsiders are 1 round up. Is that going to be the round that makes all the difference?
That's what Outsiders have to tell themselves. James gets that spot. That's a lot of information. Sees the bomb, sees 3 players at least coming up into old middle, but Outsiders don't sway. They don't fall away from this triple B setup. Maybe they should. Hoping those mind games do them favors. They won't. Fame has begun his rotation. And in fact, oh, I love this call. Outsiders full gamble. Rolling the dice. But will they be here in time?
Well, it's the tour of Inferno for the rotates, but they are here, the Rambling Men. Now Gambling Men, as they put 4 strong inside of A. It's the right read, right place, and right time. Zershan down into the pit, deals with Flip, and Norbert's here, and there's so many more. Oh my god, he's reloaded, still has 9 bullets. Oh dear, oh no, it's a disaster.
Oh, but here's the assault. Frozen still gets a shot off and even gets behind cover. That was through smoke. No info. Torshi finds a shot and takes down Kicker. He really has been getting reamed in this game. Not always due to error. 4 and 17, that's not what we expect, nor what we see from this guy. But he was just getting destroyed at Banana in that first half. MOUZ came in with excellent utility today. And now with a 5-on-3, again, just waltzing into this empty B-bomb site.
Yeah, I mean, I like, literally, as we were coming into this, we say, oh yeah, James pretty nerdy with the economy. So even when they lose it, they're able to dodge resets. That's all this is. That is exactly what's happening here. You go and triple stack A. On the off chance that Dexter, like, misreads this on an apocalyptic level, you have a really good chance to win it. But if they don't, or when they don't, you've got 3 players saving. You're still good. You know, taking a little something with you into this next round.
Ooh, hello.
Flip spams out 1, but the problem is, I think even if Flip got 2 here, they're not really too keen to attempt it. Now, There is this late challenge from JDC. Norbert's just seen that.
The only way to lose this round is if JDC goes too early. If he goes too early, you have a 3-on-3, and then suddenly you can just go for the retake. Oh, he gets caught. Are they going to consider it?
It doesn't feel very Outsiders-esque to attempt this round, but you know, it is a new look Outsiders.
Hey, that's what Rob said about Cloud9, and look where that left him. But you are right. It's not, you know, it's not a safe call by any means going for a 3-on-3 retake when you're already out of position, but there was that little temptation there for a moment. MOUZ will get it done. Great double entry from Frozen and Torshi. And hey, you said earlier in that pre-match chat with Heku, you said you wanted Frozen performing. This is the experienced player. This is a guy who's not going to get scared on a stage, who needs to hype up his team, who's, you know, been in this roster since it was Carrigan-led 3 years ago, even longer. So 18-6 on Frozen is a yeah, it's miraculous. It's beautiful. A 3K.
Best anti-AWP AWPers that we have in the game.
Yeah, it must hurt for James, right? Because he is just so consistent. You rarely see games where he goes cold. First half, he had a couple of picks onto Torshi as well. You don't always see AWPers meet, especially on Inferno, but James found a way still. This one might be slipping through. MOUZ, a very late start to this round. 115, only now setting up flashes for Banana. Or even volleying close, just in case a bit of a push has come through. Outsiders aren't that deep, but they are right in front of the wall. Fame is committed. He has got to multi-kill here. They won't flash this position, though. Frozen might just waltz in. Oh, it does come over, though, right at the end. Kicker, he's going to get that trade out, and will even leave with a gun. With the game he's having, he probably doesn't want to overcommit to this position. So he has called for support. Flit's moved over, but MOUZ are now pressuring A.
Yeah, James flashed off the angle, but still looking to fight with this AWP. Fair enough. I think he kind of needs to try and get involved on his terms in this round. Because there's a while where they just up and leave, and then they dodge this AWP entirely, then you're left saving again, and that much would be almost a guarantee if these B players don't hold the line. The AWP not getting involved over on the A side of things, and now MOUZ grouping for this B hit. The sole hope is that Kicker and Flit can hold on, and with one kill out of the defenders, Kicker looking a little lost as they move on in. Flit looked like he kind of got hung out to dry there as well, because they were deeper than Outsiders were ready for. That is a little awkward, and if that's how you end up losing 14, gonna leave a real bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, I wouldn't even really play the blame game on Kicker there. Like, you know, they snuck right
No,
on
I just
him.
meant the whole thing.
Yeah,
like a real.
That's not how you enter B. Like, that's not the normal way of entering B. You want your back against the wall because then you have, you know, more angles. You can see deeper, and you can't get caught by the Coffins player going for just a check as well. You'd have to wide swing off Coffins on that headshot angle to even find a player there. But he just sneaks right under that boost box, and it's perfect. Finds Flit. Kicker can only go 1-for-1 there.
I mean, bro, you say sneak. There was also a lot of running up towards top banana. That's like the one element where I was yeah, that's like the one element where I'm like, okay, it kind of feels like an oddity that you weren't prepared for that B play.
That's another thing, though. Like, even Flit just getting picked there, like, whether he's ready or not, like, he's just been super quiet. This was, you know, especially when we had Nikinder in this team, like, part of the conversation there was, okay, yeah, Flit's going to have to give up some roles to Nikinder. He is the star after all, but Flit is such a sick player, such a firepower piece. When Nikinder left, we really hoped for an increase in performance from Flit because, hey, suddenly you've got all your spots back, you're the star player, but, you know, right now, he's as quiet as everyone else. Not what we need. James hasn't had a kill in quite a few rounds now. And this is MOUZ ready to end the game, ready to go 1-0 up in Challenger stage. Would be a fantastic start to do it like this, especially on such a middle ground map of Inferno. They've been putting in the work. Kick it jiggling at B, but MOUZ turn a new page, go back to A. Not seeing much of this. James on the AWP here. Flash is good, fires his shot, and MOUZ take brackets control. James, though, stubborn as ever, wants to go back for more, and he might find that AWP. It fires off. James escapes, only just. Takes a tag on the way out. MOUZ don't have to commit. They push the AWP back to the bomb site. They could even leave a long player and go into B. They've still got Frozen as an insurance policy. Flash to peek, it's good, but Xerxes turns. Still going to be a kill for Flit, and Dexter up and leaves as they go back to what is almost an empty site. Got to go quick, though.
Kiko is still like hard committed to this rotate over an A. He's only just starting to move back around now. There is a world where you get to play into this 4v1 and Fame's not even really looking to fight. Oh, that's so awkward. That could have been a big opportunity. Nades whittle down Dexter. Bit of spam damage.
Oh my, he's just
boosted up and over. He didn't even see the guy on the fountain. And Dexter rings out with one after getting that bomb down. That's probably going to force the save just immediately from the get-go. They don't know how much damage they did to Dexter crossing behind the smokes. They're locked out, a man down, bomb already planted. This is a definitive save call if you've ever seen one, and that's 15 for MOUZ, locked, loaded, and ready to go.
Dude, Dex's pathing into B in both of these XX has been really sick. He did it again, dude. He runs close to the wall, and he climbs up on that little lip as well. Ouch. Even finds the final shot. He's gone, but who cares? You took the AWPer out. We'll get saved, but kill's a kill. Yeah, dude, the pathing was sick mainly because it avoided the spam, right? Like, that spam should really get a kill on a crossing player through pool, but he just jumps over it and then plants in the bloody open, Harry. Not even seen behind the fountain. It's so unorthodox. Malzo had no problem shredding outsiders in this T side, yet to lose a round 6 in a row. And this is it. This is closing time, baby. This is MOUZ about to make outsiders look like fools.
It's like, this feels like an underperform from outsiders, and at the same time, MOUZ just coming into this, giving it 100%. Like, from the get-go, they're already in 6th gear.
My card doesn't even have 6.
I know.
How have they done that?
They've added an extra one. Torshi with his AWP, taking it up towards alt mid, to join Xertion and JDC. They have their eyes set over towards A. Also, Banana's been taken while all this has gone on, while MOUZ have been working the apartments in alt mid. And if they do look to go ahead and retake this Banana control, they are going to be walking into a bit of a triple lean here. Jane even boosted on the half wall. Outsiders are very much poised to fight here. There's no, playing a long game on this one. They are fighting every step of the way, and that's not the start they wanted. Oh, it's gone even worse. Fame dropped. Jane does what he can to bring it back, but Frozen's on a tear.
Watch
2 to his name right now, and a third man at the sandbags deleted. Frozen's opened up B. And MOUZ, they don't even have to take the bait on this one. They don't even have to commit to it. They forced a rush smoke out of the outsiders. It's ugly every step of the way, and MOUZ aren't even going B.
Oh, Norbert's gone. That's it. That might be the game. Flick can't do a thing about it. He's running a rotation. Xertion through the smoke doesn't even commit. And Frozen has gone freak mode in this game. 22-7. That triple entry up Banana was beautiful, and it's done. 16 rounds to MOUZ.